So anyway, so.
So I'm Gary Black, managing partner of the Future Fund. Tesla's our largest position. Probably the thing we worry about most. It's not PR, but it's succession. So key man. How does the board think about your succession, and especially when you have a judge who's going to decide in a couple months whether or not you have to take over Twitter? How would you split your time?
Well, I think Tesla is definitely gathering a lot of momentum, and we have a very exciting product roadmap that will last a long time. So now, obviously, execution against that roadmap is difficult because these are not simple products. They're not copies of what anyone else is doing. They're new things. But I intend to stay with Tesla as long as I can be useful. I can be most useful, I think, on the product design and manufacturing. So basically factory design, product design, and sort of manufacturing optimization. So, and we do have a very talented team here. So I think Tesla, would continue to do very well even if I was kidnapped by aliens. or went back to my home planet, maybe. But no, I think it's a good question, and to be frank, I don't have an easy answer. Open to ideas. But I'm definitely working as hard as I can, and I'm very excited about the future of the company, and I think it's got a very bright future, even without me. And I'm not leaving, so to be clear. So. I obviously have to be a little careful about what I say about Twitter, because there's this lawsuit and stuff. So sometimes people get bent out of shape. But I do use Twitter a lot, so it's not like I'm randomly going around wanting to acquire companies or something. I'm not like a hedge fund. I'm not a hedge fund or a private equity firm or something. So, in fact, the only two publicly traded securities I own are Tesla and Twitter. That's it. So, and I think in the case of Twitter, since I use it a lot, shoot myself in the foot a lot, dig my grave, etc. But I think I do understand the product quite well, so I think I've got a good sense of where to point the engineering team at Twitter to make it radically better. I do sort of have a grander vision for what I thought X.com or X Corporation could have been back in the day. It's a pretty grand vision, and now obviously that could be started from scratch, but I think Twitter would help accelerate that by 3 to 5 years. So it's kind of like something I've thought would be quite useful for a long time. I know what to do. Don't have to have Twitter for that, but it's like I said, it's probably at least a 3-year accelerant. And I think it's something that will be very useful to the world. So.